Hey there, folks. How you doing? This is D Ford. Appreciate you cracking up this video. Guys, listen, I wanted to create this video specifically for, people in leadership, people maybe with levels of influence, people that may have started on a certain platform of being mentors or coaches in the people-to-people space. Mainly because we're having a lot of leaders that really are starting to really recognize the ingenious, okay, the brilliance of this income escalator that is in our bank, with our bank, that performs with exact science. And exact science just simply means that it's impossible for anybody to fail that implements the exact science. And this thing has been scienced out with our bank to where everyone's only having to do a one-time execution. Because, folks, it's an income escalator. And with everyone just getting on the escalator, it's taking everybody up. Okay? Now, once you see why leaders really consider this as very brilliant and very rewarding, because leaders typically have a heart for not just themselves winning, but they know in order for them to have long-term success, a permanent solution of success, it has to be a system to where everybody's 100% mutually benefiting with 100% mutual scalability, folks. Okay? And without it being subject to any saturation whatsoever. That's what our bank provides, and that's why it's considered a permanent solution, as opposed to, leaders have been a part of this people-to-people space, going from company to company to company to company. Now, we're not here to bash any company. They've all been able to fulfill a lot of people's dreams and a lot of people's desires and goals in terms of accumulation of leveraged money. But folks, we're talking about a permanent solution where we're not just talking about accumulation of money, but the escalation of ongoing residual cash flow, there again, with 100% mutual scalability. And because of this thing being scienced out, it's only requiring or encompassing upon anyone just to do a one-time execution. Now listen, I'm at this website called businessforhome.org. You can pull this up on the internet. Okay. The reason why we're really starting to put this in front of a lot of leaders, because many leaders are in the same aspect. They have an organization, a team that they want to have them really succeed, and not it just be lip service, but it can be a promise made, can also be a promise kept. So as I come down here now, it shows you top earners in direct selling career earnings. Okay. And you're seeing some of the lifetime career earnings. Here's Dexter Yeager, the Yeager family, over nearly $500 million. That's 480 million accumulated in earnings in the people-to-people space. And you see all of these. Here's one of my mentors, Holton Buggs. He's the CEO of 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹, already amassed close to just over $500 million. He's at 68 million there. But I want to go here to the top earners, okay? Top earners. This is going to show to date monthly income of the top earners in the people-to-people space as chronologed by this particular website. You can see someone here in a company called 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶 at 1.2 million. That's per month. You see someone in My Daily Choice, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶 at 1 million. You see Matthew Rosa at iMarkets Academy, 800,000. You see there's Dexter Yeager. Mind you, Dexter Yeager has transitioned back in 2019, and here he still has 600,000 monthly income coming in for him and his family. It's called generational wealth, right? But this is what we also know too, okay? That it was incumbent upon these people and their downlines to do more than a one-time execution. Is it safe to say, okay, that statement, that for these guys and their downlines to be able to receive income, it was going to be incumbent upon people to have to do more than just a one-time execution, Okay, please stay with me. Okay, so I want to give context here to why leaders are watching what we're doing and seeing what we're doing and getting involved and seeing it as advertised. They're going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Now, they're not having to leave their company. They can stay with their business, their organization, whatever they're doing. So this is not a leave what you're doing and come here, although some people have made their home over here. But I just want you to see the brilliance of an income escalator. Now, by that fact that it has a very, very, very low retention rate, okay? And this is not Douglas Ford. These are universal statistics. There's a website here at Techmistry where research shows 0.4% is network marketing success rate. And you come down here to this chart and it shows the below chart shows us the MLM success rate, which is widely ignored by the whole industry. You literally have a wage job that has 100% success rate, direct selling 80%, small business 34%, illegal pyramid 10%, gambling 2.9%. So basically what this chart is saying, by the numbers, okay, that it's probably better to be a part of an illegal pyramid or gambling than part of an MLM company. Again, not here to bash. Because obviously the business model works for those with certain levels of influence, certain levels of personality, certain levels of personal development and skill set and things of that nature, okay? But now I want to go to the board here and really have you to hone in the difference between, maybe this being a model subject to a binary where you have to build, volume of legs, having to always have people recruit, or sell product. You're always having to exchange a lot of effort, even though it can become leverage, but you really have to get to a point to where you really are starting to develop certain people to have certain levels of skill set. That's why we say building a sales force, okay, or a sales team in order for, one or anyone to accumulate certain levels of income. And then because these things are always subject to saturation, that's why you always see different leaders go from company to company to company to company, because once income slows down, because recruiting slows down in these sales force driven companies, okay, income's going to slow down. And when income slows down, there needs to be a method where we can stimulate their economy. So it's really like putting a constant Band-Aid and not ever coming to a permanent solution. Folks, with our bank, it's a permanent solution, okay? Because there is no saturation point. See, in the digital space, because we're on the blockchain, okay? Just like we have multiple accounts, maybe multiple bank accounts, or even if we have a bank account, but we also have a Cash App account, a Venmo account, a PayPal account, and whatever accounts, folks, you can have multiple accounts, right? So in the digital space, there is no saturation. And with our business model, when our matrix fills, folks, another matrix just opens up for us, and we continuously, infinite number of times, keep coming through the party over and over and over and over again. And again, this is with 100% mutual scalability for everyone. But because of the exact science that I'm going to share with you, okay, it's only having to be required of everyone that comes involved to do a one-time execution. So think of the incomes that these people make. And of course, they have downlines of people. Some have quit, some have stayed. But would it be safe to say that the leaders and their downlines had to do more than just a one-time execution? Is it safe to even say that? I believe it's so, especially based on being in that industry for over 19 years, okay? Trust me, it was going to be incumbent upon everyone to get involved, to have to do something over and over and over and over and over, because there was no income escalator. It was more of, having to build legs and, generate sales force and sales and things of that nature, okay? And not everybody's good at sales. So you basically have to go out there and purchase books like this, okay? Where this book is the top 25 habits of highly successful salespeople. Okay, not everybody is wanting to be a salesperson. But my question is, can people open up an account and get on the escalator? And the moment they get on it, folks, it sends everybody that was in line prior scaling and 100% scalability mutual income. So let me share with you what I mean here. So let me stop my screen here, stop my screen share, okay? So remember, MLM or high ticket or affiliate marketing or network marketing or direct sales, okay? This is all in the same bubble. It has a 0.4% success rate. Reason being, for the most part, it's always incumbent upon people to have to continue to do something over and over and over to make money. Okay? That's just a fact, right? So, how that looks visually. I want to share with you how that looks visually. So, one of the leaders, I'll just use one of the leaders on here real quick. I believe I'm going to use Miss 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹. She's a part of Total Life Changes. She's at $300,000 a month, so that's leadership type income, right? But understand, okay, she has a download of folks that may be successful as well. But notice how you're not seeing like a repeated pattern of TLC, Total Life Changes, Total Life Changes, Total Life Changes. It's all different companies, okay? All different companies. Because there's not an income escalator that's built into their compensation plans or their payout infrastructures, okay? So, because of those dynamics, folks, Miss Anna, obviously, okay, she's making money. But then let's say she has her front line, which we'll just say downline 1, and then downline 2, and then downline 3, and then downline 4, and then downline 5, and then downline 6, okay? Because it's only a 0.4% success rate, that simply means downline folks 1 are probably making little to no money, downline people 2, little to no money, downline people 3, little to no money, downline people 4, downline people 5, downline people 6. So that's why there's a numbers game that's always having to be played, okay? And there's no exact science that's incorporated because why? Everything is based on developing a sales force and generating sales on a monthly basis. So therefore you have to go and get books like this and how to become a guru, top salesperson, okay, in many of these companies. I don't care what company you go to. This could be Amway, this could be Mary Kay, this could be all those companies you saw there, okay? Now, I'm gonna use the same group of folks, this same organization, okay? Now, I'm gonna bring Miss Anna and them, Miss Anna and the whole team over to this bank and this income escalator, okay? And show you the difference and why this system is brilliant for leaders, folks. I'm talking about people that are leaders in all capacities where you have an influence over people or coaching over people or mentorship over people, okay? Because a true leader is about everybody winning. And that's why when leaders see our system, they're not able to unsee what they see, right? So watch this. So because of what I'm about to share with you folks is why everybody's always scaling with everybody only having to do a one-time execution, because it's exact science. When an account activates, so say when Miss Anna activates her account, okay, that account with the money that was deposited to activate that account, it's going to immediately pay out to 10 people that were in line previously, immediately. But understand, the only person that invited Anna was her inviter, whoever that was. But understand, whoever invited Anna's inviter did not invite Anna. Okay? This is Anna right here. This person who invited this person also did not invite Anna, but all these people received money. Okay? So basically, when Anna activates her account, 10 people that were in line previously all scaled simultaneously. What does that simply mean? Those people outside of Anna's inviter all made money independent of their involvement. Folks, that's 100% mutually beneficial. 100% mutual scalability. So watch this. Now, downline member 1 activates an account that was invited by Anna. What's going to happen? Anna instantly is going to receive money, and so did 9 other people that were in line previously. Instantly all receiving. Downline person 1 or downline people 1 invited downline people 2. Downline people 2 activated an account. What happened? Whoever invited them received money, which was downline folks 1, and so did Anna. Folks, this process happens every single time from this day forward. Those in downline 2 invited those in downline 3. Okay, what happens? These guys activate their account. Look what happens. Downline folks 2 scale. Downline people 1 scale more. Anna scales more. Now you guys saw Anna received over $300,000 a month. But did you see any of our teammates? Did you see another total life changes right after that? Or another total life changes right after that? Or another total life changes right after that? No, it was all sporadic with different companies. So you guys understand, we know Anna has built a downline, but look at how her downline folks are having the same mutual scalability benefit as Anna is having. Okay? So downline 3 folks, they invited downline 4. What's going to happen? Money goes to downline 3. More money to downline 2. More money to download 1. Downline 1, more money to Anna. Question, has Anna or the folks in downline 1, downline 2, and downline 3 had to do any more work? No. Downline 4 folks invite downline 5 people. What happens? Downline 5 people activate their account. Everybody else in line prior is going to scale, folks. So money goes to downline folks 4, downline people 3, 2, 1, Anna. Are you seeing 100% mutual scalability over here? As opposed to over here, 0.4% success rate. Because over here, downline member 1, 2, 3, or 4 was always encompassing to them to have to go out there and redo it, redo it, redo it, redo it, redo it, redo it in order to win. Hence, you have to become building a sales force or a sales team. Folks, this is why this thing has people and leaders especially, because they're seeing their team win. They're seeing their team win. So when you have a heart for the team winning, that's all I'm pointing out here. And why leaders like Anna are coming over here, because it's not just about money accumulation and them just winning. It's about their whole team now being able to win. So look at this. Downline 5 people invite downline 6 people. What happens? Downline 6 people activate their account. What happens? Boom, 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 boom. So guys, let me show you how all the money unfolds, because I just want you to see the income escalator. Okay? It's totally scienced out, folks, for it to only have to be everyone doing a one-time execution. and the money is scienced out to where every time accounts open, those that were in line previously are going to receive from all accounts that open after theirs. Because it's a straight success line. You're seeing here a straight success line. It's a straight success line for everybody. Okay? Now, let me share my screen here so we can go ahead and close this thing out. I want to share with you the money. Now, let me show you the transparency before I go right into the money. Yeah, let me do it this way. Let me show you. Let me go here first. So right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is literally a set it and forget it operation. It's literally set it and forget it system. All of these monies below come to us all residually, ladies and gentlemen. This is a residual model, okay? So we're just not here for the accumulation of money. This money is coming residually to everyone. But my point is, I want you to see this is a totally 100% mutual scalability operation. It's a 100% equality system, exact science, everyone doing a one-time execution, no guesswork, a straight success line for everybody, okay? So just understand, all these monies come to us all as this thing is replicating and duplicating forward, okay? Now, everyone's doing the same one time. Set it and forget it. This is a simultaneous income system. All digital assets after you. Cash flows to you. Yes, all. We're all looking for strategic partners. The escalator takes us all up, folks. Apologize about that. Clear this out here real quick. Gotta have my phone on. Okay. Rid of that. All right. Just trying to get rid of the sound there. There we go. All right. So remember, folks, your inviter. Okay. When they have 3, get on the next step of the escalator, okay, which is you and 2 others, it immediately brings them to $35. But they were not the only ones that received. Instantly and simultaneously, 9 others that were in line previously also received as well. Okay? Think about that, folks. But only your inviter was the only one that invited you and those 2 others. Everybody else still benefited because they're in a success line. They're on the escalator. Okay. So you literally got on the next step right after your inviter. So if you guys could just visually see yourself getting on the escalator, and when your inviter is on the step and you are also on the next step, what is the escalator going to be doing to you both? Automatically taking you up. See, no pyramid, no binary, no gifting type program, no susu, none of that, okay? An income escalator that all we do is get on the steps, get on the escalator, and the automation does the rest, okay? Now, I want you to remember that $35, okay? So I'm gonna go into the back office here just real quick, and I created an account for 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗏. You see her name is at the top. See, it says 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗋𝗃𝗃 right there, okay? Now you see Anna's all at zeros. Now watch this. I'm going to come in. I'm going to add 3 names here as if Anna's inviting them to get on the escalator. So let me go back to the website. Just going to use random names here. Let's use Jaeger family. Okay. Jaeger Family Bank at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗃𝗃cf.com. And I'm just going to do one account. I can do all 3 right straight away, but I want you guys to see the income escalator happens every time anyone gets on the escalator. So this is as now Yeager family's getting on the escalator right after Anna. Text image is too long. 3. Okay, I forgot the 8. Okay, forgot the 8 there. Text in the image is not right. 8, 3. Oh, okay, 6 is up. Okay, there we go. So watch what happens to Anna. She goes from zeros to 1175 from that Yeager family activating account, them getting on the escalator. When they got on the escalator, what happened to Anna? Money. She made more money. Okay. But not only did Anna receive more, her inviter received as well. They didn't invite the Yeager family. Not only did Anna's inviter receive, 8 others also scaled simultaneously. Okay? So now we're going to have someone else get on the escalator right after Anna. So let's go with 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗿. Okay? So we're going to put Jeff. I was going to do bank. Okay? June 18th at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗏.com. Come down here, put in the code 374. I'm going to hit invite. Look what happens. As soon as they get on the escalator, let me log back in there real quick. Okay, hold on. That last account didn't take. So let me do it, Robert, again. Jeff. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗀𝗃. Jeff. Bank. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗃𝗃.com. Put this code in, I'm not a robot. 84195. Hit invite there. And that's just have Jeff 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗃 got on the escalator. Look what happens to Anna 𝗗𝗃𝗃. Okay? Folks, are you guys seeing the exact science? When anyone gets on the escalator, folks, everybody that was in line prior, it takes everybody up. Okay? Let me do a third person. Okay? So let's go back here. Top income earners. Let me do Daniel Lopez. Okay? We'll do Daniel Lopez. At 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗃.com. Doing Daniel Lopez now, 65008. Hit invite. Look what happens, ladies and gentlemen. When Daniel Lopez gets on the escalator, look what it did. It took Anna to 3525. Guys, I want you guys to remember that 3525. Because just what you saw, I just did after Anna. She had 3 people get on the escalator. Look at the amount of money that everybody starts at. That 35. So I want you guys to remember that magic number, 35. And what Anna did just to get the 35. Just got 3 people on the escalator that opened up an account, put in the first name, last name, email address, and a phone number. That's it, folks. Now understand, that money is residually coming to Anna. The reason being, because those 3 people, they're going to be doing a subscription of $28 every 28 days. When their subscription runs every, that runs 13 times a year, okay? That $35 is going to be coming to Anna 13 times a year from those 3 individuals at that point. Now, Anna's also doing a subscription. Her subscription is $28. But notice when her 3 got in line, they brought her to 35. So that 35 is covering Anna's subscription. I just want this to make sense. They always tell me, Douglas, make it make sense. I'm looking to make it make sense. The point I want you to make, all these monies are residual because you're receiving from every account after yours is contributing residually through their subscription that you're always receiving payment from. You're receiving payment from everybody's subscription as it runs. Everybody receives in the same fashion. Okay? It's going to be different percentages per level, but the bottom line is it's all residual income with everybody receiving in the same mutual beneficial way. I just don't want you to hear it. I want you to see it. So watch this. So now I'm going to go to one of Anna's teammates in this example. So you see she's at 35. Now I'm going to go to her global team here. And I'm just going to choose one person. I'm not going to do both. I'm not going to do all three. I'm just going to do one person. So let me use the Yeager family. Okay. Hit copy. I'm going to go back to Anna's money because I want you to see, even as Dexter Yeager family about to do the same exact thing, they're going to receive just like Anna, but as they are receiving, Anna and everybody else that was in line prior is scaling as well. But watch this. So we're going to go to another window. I'm going to log into the Yeager family account there. Okay, so you see it says Yeager family. The enroller was Anna 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗏𝗏. This always pops up, these terms and conditions that we just have to accept when a brand new account opens. But you see at the top it says what? Welcome Yeager family. Okay, now watch, I'm doing the same exact thing. I'm gonna come down here. I'm just gonna add 3 accounts here as well. Let me see what we have. Let me do Robert Hollis, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Okay. So I'm going to do a Robert Hollis. Robert Hollis Bank at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗏𝗶.com. And we're going to do a, what was that, Rojas, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, okay. Rafael Rojas Bank. Just doing random information for demonstration purposes. So I want you to see the same predictable outcome here. 100% mutual scalability. Let's do 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. He's received over 275,000 monthly. Okay, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Bank at 𝗗𝗏𝗃𝗏.com. 66205. So in this example that I'm sharing, okay, when Dexter Yeager and those other 3 got on the escalator after Anna, it brought Anna's money, it scaled her money, and also scaled everybody else that was in line prior. Now, Anna has nothing to do with this transaction here in terms of the inviting, okay? This is Dexter Yeager or the Yeager family having 3 strategic partners get on the escalator one step after them. And look what happens. Put these names in as they're getting on the escalator. Does it bring the Yeager family to that same predictable number that you saw here when Anna got on, received the same thing? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But now let me pop back over to Anna's account. Remember, she was at 35. But when I hit refresh, independent of her involvement, it took Anna up the escalator. Now, the reason why it's only 39 because I only used the Yeager family. But if I was going and use the other 2, they would receive the same thing you saw the Yeager family receive and it would total out to Anna receiving $47, but it was money independent of her involvement. Not only did she scale, everybody else scaled. What I want all the leaders that are watching this, everybody just scaled, but the only folks that invited those last people was the Yeager family, which means that's 100% mutual scalability, folks, that's taking place. It's an exact science. It's an income escalator. We get folks on the escalator, everybody continues to scale from this day forward. These monies are coming residually because everybody respectively is receiving from all accounts in their success line after them from everybody's subscription. But the subscription is not going to be coming out of anyone's pocket. Why? Because their first three, their only execution that they do is inviting three who do the same. It immediately covers that. But as that's being replicated with everybody doing the same, covering their subscription, where it's not coming out of their pocket but out of their earnings, it also is increasing and scaling everybody else up the escalator. But I just want you to see the absolute certainty of results here and the predictability. And I also want you to see the unavoidability. Now, some people involving more than three, absolutely. So let me just share that with you real quick. So this is as if the Yeager family, let's say they invited Douglas Ford, myself, June 18th at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗶.com. Let's do 23073. Hit invite. So this is as Yeager families involving more than three, okay, to come on in. Folks, instantly they receive up the escalator. But look, even though Anna is only involved just three, okay, let's hit refresh. Did she go up the escalator as well? Yes, she did. But not only did Anna's inviter, whoever invited that person, whatever party invited them, whatever party invited them, whoever invited them, whoever invited them, whoever invited them, all just scaled up the escalator. So as I showed you here, this literally takes place, folks, literally. And are you seeing a visible monetary mutual benefit than what you're seeing over here? So 35. The numbers in red is all anybody's doing. So watch this. So your inviter, that would be Anna in this example, okay? Or whoever whoever sent you this video, leader, whoever sent you this video, you and two others get on the escalator, sends them to 35. Everybody else in line prior was scaling as well as that total accumulated to 35. Now, you are just having what? 3 friends or 3 entities. It could be because we can involve other organizations. It doesn't just have to be individuals. Okay? But understand, this is residual cash flow being scaled where people are having money come in month after month off the subscriptions of all accounts after them. Now, you have 3 get on the next step of the escalator after you. Brings you to 35. While you and 2 others, of course, because everybody is involving 3, okay? But I'm just sharing this as a straight success line instead of having names all over the place. Everybody's only required to do the one-time execution. That's getting on the escalator, okay? But as it's unfolding, money's coming to everyone. Now, the reason why we want folks to get their 3 because it's a 3x10 income structure, and we don't want you to miss on any money 10 levels after you. See, with everybody just doing their part that they're only ever required to do once, that they're not required to do again, okay? It's qualifying them to receive from all levels after them and having their subscription covered, with the subscriptions coming out of their business and not out of their pocket again, right? So, but while you and the two others were getting your 35, it scaled your invited to 47 and scaled everybody else that was in line prior. These guys here doing what? Getting their 3 on the next step of the escalator. Brings them to 35. Simultaneously, scaled you, scaled your inviter. These guys here, which is getting their friends on the next step of the escalator after them. They scaled to 35 instantly and simultaneously. Scales your partners, you, and your inviter. These people were doing the same one time, getting their 3 partners on the next step of the escalator after them. And look what happened. 35 to them, scale, 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 scale. Please pay attention, leaders. Please pay attention, pastor. Please pay attention, coaches, mentors. Please pay attention to leaders in the people-to-people space. How many times I come back to your inviter, you, your friends, or their partners, or these guys to do any more work, to involve any more people, or to have to come out of any more money out of their pockets. Please pay attention to that, please. These guys do the same one time. Their friends go on the next step of the escalator after them. Look what it does. 35 to them. Simultaneously scales everybody's money. These guys do the same. Each of them have 3. Get on the next step of the escalator after them. 35 to them scales everybody's money. These guys here, one time, have their partners get on the next step of the escalator after them. Scales everybody's money. These guys here have their friends get on the next step of the escalator after them. 35 scales everybody's money. These guys here have their friends get on the next step of the escalator after them. 35 to them scales everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys seeing everybody scale? Or are you guys seeing everybody have to build a sales force and have to continue to do something over and over and over in order to continuously scale in residual cash flow? Or are you seeing 100% mutual scalability here? Folks, this is as advertised. And if it were not, this video would not have been put in front of you. Period. End of story. So, I do want to share with you, does it scale beyond 13,000? Great question. I want to come down here. I want to play this one video for you real quick because strategic partnership is what we're looking for. Everybody just having 3 partners get on the next step right after them, folks. And it continues to take everybody up from this day forward. Again, no saturation involved, because once your matrix fills, another matrix opens up for you, and you just come to the party again, infinite number of times. That takes place for all of us, folks, with everybody receiving from the same people from this day forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, the only way to scale without increasing our hustle is to duplicate ourselves. Everybody doing a one-time execution that they're never required to do again. Having 3 partners get on the next step of the escalator, and their 3 partners, each of them having 3 partners get on the next step of the escalator, and those folks having their partners get on the next step of the escalator. And folks, money and social proof on demand from all accounts are scaling everybody's money, with everybody seeing real money come to their bank over and over and over again. that's engineered to be coming 13 times a year. Adding the wrong partners, folks, will just add to our headaches and increase your daily interruptions. This is literally a one-way income escalator. We all go up. No waiting, no cycling, no rotations. Money is instant, always instant, and residual. I want to play this one video from a gentleman by the name of 𝗵𝗺𝗏𝗵. He owns the brand called 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗍𝗏𝗍. He talked about a cooperative income, okay? When the first time he saw $6 million of cash, it changed his life. Folks, this is a collaborative income system, okay? This video is only 1 minute long. Then I want to go to the chart that shows us the scalability beyond 13,000, okay?
I'll tell you about the first time I was 21 years old and I saw $6 million of cash right in front of me. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That's what $6 million looks like? Insane. How the hell can I get this kind of money one day? And the guy who had the $6 million was a Jewish businessman who owned dealerships in San Fernando Valley area. And he gave me an advice at 21 that completely changed the way I do business till today. By the way, if you get value from today's message, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Here's what this Jewish businessman told me. I said, how is it possible you got this much money and you're in your mid-30s, $6 million cash? He says, Patrick, there's one thing you need to know about Jews. I said, what's that? When one makes money, five make money. I said, what? He says, when one of us makes money in a business, five other Jews make money because we like to make money in groups. I said, so what's the benefit of that? He said, everybody keeps doing business together. He says, too many people, ethnicities, nationalities, cultures, backgrounds, they just want to be the one making money. They don't want anybody else around them making money. And then eventually they wonder, how come nobody wants to go into business with me? Because when you make money, nobody else makes money. So ask yourself the question. Number one, the person you're working for, does he make money and do you make money? And number two, the people that work with you, who report to you, if they give their best, do they also make good money the way you're making money? If the answer is yes, you're in a great place. Go do your part, and eventually you'll make your money like that Jewish mentor shared with this 21-year-old 24 years ago, 23 years ago.
I love it, guys. I love it. I know that makes just all sense in this world for everybody. But guys, listen, okay? We do go beyond 13,000, folks. But I want you to understand this. This is 100% mutual scalability still, okay? 100% predictable mutual benefit. You're able to withdraw your money daily with absolute certainty of execution, absolute certainty of results to all of us, folks. Okay? So let me share with you this in the slideshow version. Okay? Now, of course, you saw your money without you having to do any more work since you had your 3 get on the next step that brought you to 35. That was the only work that anybody did, that replicating and duplicating forward. This money here was all independent of your involvement. So obviously, as that was replicating forward to an exact science, okay, because your partners, when they had their 3 get on the next step after them, it brought them to 35. And as again, it was duplicating and replicating even after them. Not only were your partners scaling independent of their involvement, you were scaling independent of your involvement. Your inviter was scaling independent of their involvement. Their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter. Folks, I pride myself in being as thorough as possible to show you this is a game changer here. This is new world order stuff. This is a permanent solution. Okay? So, your partners, obviously, they're going to come to 13,423. Folks, that's an exact science. The numbers are the numbers, predictably. Now, this is to mathematical certainty, just everybody just involving 3 that got on the next step of the escalator after them. This is not including people that are involving more than 3. This is not including, basically people who are involving more than 3. This is not including that. This is with everybody just doing the minimum. This is with everybody just doing the minimum. This is just with everybody doing the minimum. 13,000 came to them. They're not at 13,000 without you being at 48,298. As they come to 13,000, okay? That means your friends are at 48,000. You are at 193,000. As they're at 13,000, their friends who invited them are at 48. The friends that invited them are at 193,000. Those are your friends. You are at 1,014,000. This is monthly income, folks. This is monthly income, ladies and gentlemen. Because you're receiving from everybody's subscription that's running every 28 days. So this money is 13 times a year. This money at this point is 13 times a year. This money at this point is 13 times a year. This money at this point for these guys is 13 times a year. Did you invite them? No. Did you invite them? No. You only invited them. These guys, as they come to 13,000, okay? They're at 48,000, coming to them 13 times a year. The people that invited them, they're at 193,000, coming to them 13 times a year. People that invited them are at 1,014,000. Those are your friends. You did not invite them. You did not invite them. You did not invite them. You're at 1,080,000. That's coming to you 13 times a year. It's an exact science, folks. 100% mutual scalability. As these guys come to 13,000. Remember, none of these people have not done anything since their three partners got on the next step of the escalator after them. They haven't done any more work. Nobody's involved any more people. No one's had to come out of any more money out of their pocket. As they came to 13,000, their partners have scaled, scaled, simultaneously scaled. You're at 2.7 million. The only people that you invited was these people. The only people that they invited were these people. The only people that these people invited were these folks. The only people that got on the next step of the escalator after these guys is these guys. Point I'm making, your partners or you did not invite any of these people. They all got involved for their own reasons. But bottom line, everyone should be having more residual cash flow coming in, where you got ongoing monthly income that has 100% mutual scalability. As these guys came to 13,000. Folks, are you guys seeing everybody scale? Or are you just saying just those at the top just make money? Are you seeing everybody scale while no one has done any more work? Are you seeing everybody scale while nobody's had to do any more work? Now you see why leaders are bringing their teams over here. We want to invite you, leader, pastor, bishop, clergyman, mentor, coach, community leader, political leader, it doesn't matter. Charity, lending institution, school, hospital, charity, nonprofit, church, synagogue, doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Fraternity, sorority, corporation, community bank, it doesn't matter. This works for 100% of the population 100% of the time. And so, folks, it continues to scale. 100% mutual scalability, Everyone receiving social proof all along the way. There is no trading, there's no crypto investing, there's no smart contracts, there's no rug pull. We're able to withdraw our money instantly, 7 days a week. Every time our money is $50 or more, you're able to withdraw all or a portion of your money. I just want you guys to see the money beyond $13,000. Leaders, get back in contact with the leader or the person that put you in front of this. And if you need to have a private meeting with me, we can set that up, or one of our leaders. We have Zooms. We even do private Zooms. If you want to do a private Zoom, we can share the presentation, set up that Zoom. Just give us a date and time. We'll schedule it, and and we'll share the presentation. We have our system, our resource hub, because we're not people dependent. Because this business is not based on personality. This business is not based on personal development, influence, or anything like that. Now, if you have those skills and traits and gifts, hey, you just bring that to the table. That will help others win even at a faster, higher level, because this is all on demand, right? But our system here, folks, if you go to smarterthanmoney.com, okay, there you'll find our resource hub, okay, where we have a strategic partnership meeting, which is a 24-hour presentation that's running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You just go here, and it brings you to that presentation, okay? It's a 30-minute presentation. You just hit play, and it starts playing. You can definitely do that on our own private Zoom if you want. My business partner, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗿, does an excellent job explaining this business and showing the income escalator. Where we also have a PDF flip chart where people can, take this presentation on their own. Don't have to download it. They just go to this website. It's right there. There's a flip chart. They just hit maximize there, and literally, okay, just read the slides and go to the next slide. Read the slide and just go to the next slide. Okay, read the slide. It starts talking about the income, okay, and what is done to get a person started, okay, in this business. So we have the flip chart presentation, and this is global, okay? We have it in other different translations as well, so if you need a different translation, just let us know, and we'll make sure we get that in your hands ASAP. But again, this resource hub is smarterthanmoney.com, okay? So that's going to be it, guys. Look forward to working with you guys. Again, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, we can definitely go on Zoom. But yeah, appreciate you cracking over this video. My name is 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗿. As we have to conclude every time we do a video, we just don't want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you scaling your residual cash flow. Most importantly, we want to see each and every one of you over the top. Take care. God bless.